Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Well, I am so very impressed because our next guest drove 4 hours to get here from the city of Rhinelander, actually from Butternut, am I right?
Yep, Butternut.
We have Henry Schienebeck from the Great Lakes Timber Professionals Association. Henry, so glad you could make it today.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, so glad you were able to make the trek all the way down to southern Wisconsin. Henry's going to be talking a little bit about the Wisconsin's forest products industry. And I want to start out by just asking you just a real brief question. What types of products or issues does the Great Lakes Timber Professionals Association work on?
Well, first of all, we're an association that's been around in Wisconsin for about 75 years. It started back in 1940. And right now we've got about 1,000 members. We're a two-state organization. We represent Michigan and Wisconsin. And a lot of the issues we work on are really our purpose, or our mission, if you will, is to protect a multiple-use forest for future generations. As you know, a lot of the folks in our industry, we have a lot of fourth and fifth generation people that are still doing forest management. And those folks, to us, it's really important that we have trees to cut.
Right. And
it's a very important industry to our state.
Yes, absolutely. How important? How big is the forest industry really here in the state of Wisconsin?
Well, nationally, it's a $200 billion industry that employs over 1 million people. And for the state of Wisconsin, we're the number one paper-making state in the nation. And it's almost a $23 billion industry for Wisconsin. And we have 59,000 employees in that business.
Wow. Wow. So it is a pretty big business.
And even for this area right here, we kind of think that forestry might be to the north.
Sure.
But really, even in Dane County, there's like 1,200, almost 1,300 jobs, forestry-related jobs just in this county alone.
Wow.
And you look at the surrounding areas, so it's really a statewide industry.
Yeah, and I think it's important for people to be aware of that it does, it is a big thing even in southern Wisconsin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What all does the forestry industry mean to Wisconsin? Like how does it affect economies and products that are, bought and sold and so forth? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, actually, it has a real impact on rural communities. A lot of our folks live and work in those forested communities. And it's really important because that's a lifestyle that a lot of us like. I've been in the northern part of the state my whole life, and a lot of our members have been there as well. And so when we talk about forestry, it's not just about forest management, but it's really about maintaining that lifestyle, that rural lifestyle that we've all come to enjoy. And forest management provides a lot of different things. I'm sure that a lot of the folks watching this program like to hunt, fish, ski, snowmobile, recreate, and all those things. And that's really some of the things that good forest management provides. We're really, we see an unlimited value in a healthy forest. It provides all that social, economic, and ecological benefit that we really all need and depend on.
Yeah, absolutely. Is the Great Lakes Timber Professionals Association engaged in do you guys do any charitable work?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have a program where the state's, I guess you could call the state's manager for the Children's Miracle Network Log a Load for Kids program. And what that is we have a group up in the northwest part of the state that's been doing a log a load for kids every year for about the last 14 years, and we do have other events that go on in different parts of the state. But this particular group has been doing it for, I think this will be their 14th year. And what we do is we find a piece of timber that needs to be managed, and they purchase the stumpage from whatever it might be a state timber sale or a private timber sale. And the guys bring their equipment and donate their equipment, the use of their equipment, for about a 2-day period. And during that period, we also bring in as many as 1,100 school kids to go through and watch the operation. There's a lot of different stations they'll see. They might see a wildlife station, a plant identification station. They'll see a piece of wood taken that was just harvested and put on a portable sawmill. They may see a horse logger. They may see firefighting crew there, biomass, a lot of different stations they go to and get an education, get a chance to sit on a piece of equipment. And that goes on over a 2-day period, and then the money that's raised from that goes directly to the Children's Miracle Network, and it stays in our state. And so we have like 5 different hospitals that work with Children's Miracle Network that we donate that money to.
Absolutely. So the kids not only get an education, but the money goes to a good cause as well.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
it's a
very
blast.
cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
the pictures you get and the comments you get and,
Yeah.
and the conversations you have, I mean, it's really a good time.
Yes. Henry Schienebeck, thank you so much for making the trek down here with some great information. I appreciate it. We enjoyed talking with you today.
Absolutely, enjoyed being here.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go away because when we come back, we'll be talking fashion with Apricot Lane. It's Talk of the Town.